Our next speaker is by name Mr. Emmanuel Atsu, and he's going to speak on save expansion through strategic partnership. Mr. Emmanuel Atsu. I'm going to introduce Mr. Emmanuel is an experienced business strategy advisor and an entrepreneur with a science and technology background. His personal ethos is that of creating lasting business relationships built on mutual trust and reliability. He is the chairman of the Anacosmos Group, co-founder of TCA Consult and other businesses in Ghana and across the globe. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel, for being on here. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. I'm so glad to be part of this global family. Thank you, the organizers and conveners of this great conference. My name is Emmanuel Atsu. I'm a strategy advisor. I work with Anacosmos Hub. We're into technology. We leverage technology to solving problems in this world. That's what we do basically. Today I'll be sharing with you on how to build strategic partnerships that would help in business, especially when you want to expand to new markets and also new territories. So I'll be sharing with you on strategic partnership. Thank you very much. I'll give a brief introduction on Anacosmos Hub. Anacosmos Hub is an innovation hub that's into modern technology. We're into research, development, project management, and we do that in leveraging technology for daily solutions and also solving problems in the world, basically. And that's what we do. We have a firm called the Anacubate. Anacubate is into developing startups, helping them to scale up, helping them to find the right partners based on our strategic networks. So that's what we do to help startups. So I'll be talking about the strategic partnership that will help business growth. So what is strategic partnership? This presentation is mainly to build that growth and also to safely expand into new market and partner with the right people. And strategic partnership, it's all about how to have a mutual benefit, getting the right partner for whatever you want to do in terms of technology, in terms of marketing, in terms of whatever area you want to get into. You need the right partner. And I'll be sharing with you the keys and what you have to do to get the right partner and how to flow with them. Let me talk about the essence of strategic partnership. Strategic partnership, as is rightly said, is mutually beneficial arrangement between two separate companies that do not directly compete with one another. Strategic partnership mitigate risks associated with engaging partners while maximizing benefits obtained from partnerships. And one of the examples of strategic partnership, that's technology partnership. There are a number of companies that wants to develop new technologies. They want to move into the new market with new innovations and all that. And if you look at the market now, there are a lot of people who are looking for capital to scale up in business. And most of them are into the tech space. And if you look at what is required to build those technologies, it's too expensive. So in our startup, we advise startups that come to our network that you have to leverage existing technologies to build that kind of initiative that you have, innovation that you have. So we have that type of partnership where you have to identify a technology that can help you. An example is this conference. I mean, the organizers thought it wise to partner with StreamYard because there's a system like that. You don't have to now go and build from the scratch. So it's a form of innovation and intelligence for a startup to engage in. The other one is the strategic partnership in terms of marketing. There are companies that they are already doing well as a startup, you can go into that kind of partnership and build leverage on what they already have, like Toyota, IQ marketed as the Aston Martin. It happened. It happened for us to understand how those kind of partnerships work, and it's mutual benefit. So you have to look at all those strategies. Another example is strategic integration partnerships. We have distinct platforms and businesses are benefiting from increasingly from integration partnerships in terms of technology, in terms of innovation, and all that. So to look at all these areas is also another aspect you can look at, right? And in terms of market expansion, you have to look at that area as well. There are a number of them, but these are just a few examples I can share with you today. Now, the essence of strategic partnership, in a formal sense, we need to understand that it helps to build business, it helps to expand, it helps to minimize, cost, especially if you want to go into new markets and you want to move into a new product, develop a new product. It helps you to minimize cost. You don't have to now go look for capital to do that. I tell businesses that it's not every business that needs capital. You need to identify what you have, what you don't have, and how you can leverage on the existing systems. I'll share with you a classical example. There was this company that wanted to go into the agro-processing firm area, and they were seeking to raise an investment of $2 million. And we realized that there was a company actually in the US that had that technology. They have that technology. So we only connected them. It's one of the things we do in our hub. We leverage those partnerships, and it helps to build that social capital. As an entrepreneur, you need to build that social capital. There are some existing solutions that you can just leverage on to build what you have. So that the essence is just to minimize cost, time, and the efforts, and all that. It helps. Some things you have to look at, which I'll be sharing. Now, the risks that needs to be looked at in terms of partnership, you have to look at the risk as well. I mean, we have limited autonomy, we have reputation damage, we have intellectual property theft. There are a lot of companies that complain about it. They expand into new markets, and they want to build new solutions, but because they don't have the capital, they have to partner with a global giant. But there's a fear of intellectual property theft, and our firm advises on that. We partner with other firms, legal firms, and all that to advise startups on what to do, especially when it comes to the IP test. And we have the burden on resource commitment is also a challenge, the conflict of interest in most companies. We have the implementation and coordination challenges is also a great challenge when it comes to a partnership. And these are some of the benefits you can get if you want to move into that. We have greater impact and reach. We have access to new markets. We have increased resources. We have enhanced credibility. We have new avenues for innovation. It helps you to build on new market, new innovations and technology. We also have increased information flow. Improved efficiency in operation. These are some of the benefits you can get from that. But you have to take note of some precautions when on strategic partnerships. Number one is that you have to set clear expectations and objectives. You clearly have new expectation. There are a lot of companies that just move into partnership without checking the objectives. You have to outline your short-term goals, your long-term goals, and being clear on what you want to achieve, because you have no idea the kind of company you're partnered with, because you need to understand their objective, their value system, and all that. You also have to check their compatibility, to check if they align with your goals. There's some companies that they are known for absorbing companies. They are known for taking over companies. You need to do extensive research to understand the nature of those companies and know how to position yourself. The other aspect you have to also look at is to conduct a SWOT analysis of the partnership. You have to check the strength, the weakness, the opportunities, the threats, and look at the device strategy on how to engage that particular partner. The other thing you have to do to simulate the partnership, you have to gradually introduce your partner into the business. You don't have to just bring them in. You have to gradually introduce them into projects, their project basis, so understand their business model and see how they move in terms of that kind of partnership. Now, the other thing you have to do is to put it into writing. I have seen a lot of startups that are struggling now because they went into a partnership and a collaboration with companies without being clear on their goals and objectives. You have to document them. And our firm, in partnership, Tisha, Consort, and Voice Group, and a number of them, what we do is that we help you to link you to some legal firms that can help you in order to build that kind of credibility, and also to have a strong backings, even by law and so forth, so that you don't get yourself into any mess, especially when it comes to partnership. Now, let me share with you some few things, items you have to look at in terms of strategic partnership. Number one is that you have to reduce the risk associated with engaging partners while maximizing benefits obtained. The next one is that the best partnerships are building reliability and trust and collaboration. You have to check if they're reliable. There's some companies that cannot be trusted because of their track record. So you have to check that. Ensure you fully understand the partner's expectation. You have to communicate clearly. Know what they want, know what they are not interested in. You have to know the what, the why, and all that. You have to also conduct an in-depth strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats analysis. I talked about that. You have to do market research, understand the partner, their strength, their weakness, so that you can be able to navigate well. You have to guard your interests. And it's also another thing we do. We protect our clients' interests. We help you to scale up. We help you to partner with the right partner. And we also help you in the research. We make sure that your interest is protected. And you have to patent your ideas, concepts, and solutions. Is one of the things we also do. We'll help you to patent that. Now, the struggle with a lot of startups is that when they're going into partnership, for instance, there's an existing technology, but they have a kind of innovation and they want to build from the scratch, but there's existing technology. We can help you to patent that idea and help you protect that interest in regards to, your partnership with whichever firm you want to partner with. So we help you to patent that initiative, that idea, that concept, so you don't lose out. So there's a way that you can partner with the firm and still have that, retain that right. It's possible. And you have to reduce agreement into writing. And once you reach that, you have to clearly state your terms and condition. Now, I want to talk about the Nakibate program. It's a program geared at providing practical, emerging, technology-based training and environment which facilitate participant and trainers innovation for development of product and enterprises. We help to build that. We help to build it from the scratch and help you on finding the right partner for your business. We provide solutions for business development. Through our extensive global network, we facilitate linkages that lead to growth, access to new market entrance, and investment opportunities. We facilitate all this and help you to expand and even get the right funding for your business. And that's what we do in Anacosmos Hub. Thank you very much. You can reach me out on LinkedIn, Emmanuel Atsu. We have our email address, emmanuel@anacosmos.com. And we work with a network of investors, partners across the globe. And we work directly with companies in Europe, in the UAE, in Asia, and so forth. So we can help companies to scale up and to expand safely. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel Atsu, for such a great presentation. I believe a lot of us have learned what we need to on expansion through strategic partnerships and leverage on the partners we have for our own startup firms. At this point, we will allow for any questions that anybody has concerning strategic partnerships. Okay, there's a question here for Mr. Emmanuel. What qualities should you look out for before partnering with a company?
Now, I tell most companies, startups that we work with is that the most important
Just
thing you have to look
waiting
at is
for
the
Mr. Emmanuel to come onto the platform.
reliability, the trust, and the honesty is the most important thing. Before you even look into the kind of services they have, I mean, the SWOT analysis and all that, check if they can be trusted. That's the most important thing. Right.